I play with him. Won't smoke. Boom. The news in the news feed. I don't care what you do, just don't airball that motherfucker. Oh, okay. About to say. Why that dude got on a white tee with some black and green shorts with some black dress shoes, man? That shit is crazy. That ain't even funny. We been in the field for real. Oh, he changed his appearance. He's still rocking the shoes, the dress shoes. He ain't changed the dress shoes though. Why too much tick? What's up? Do me a favor, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We do giveaways every month. Bring your best J's. Why everybody got Jordans on right now? Bring your best J's today, man. Bring your best Jordans, retro Jordans. You bring some Team Jordans over here, you gonna look crazy. Who won? Them niggas with the mascot, yeah. Every time I bust a bet down. Gotta catch a kill with a vacuum seal. Every time I bust a bet down. This will be my first time just jumping straight out here. No practice. No team practice, no NBA game, just jump straight in the field. there's gonna be a lot of trash talking in game chat.
I got him.
Oh Lord, it's gonna be crazy. Damn. Oh my goodness. Can't pass neither.
Whose bat is that? Box out!
Let's do it.
Hey!
Oh my God, you got the gut. Well, that nigga all-star. You ain't gonna be able to stop him no way.
He got me!
Fouling ass. I ain't trying to draw the foul. That boy fouling like crazy.
No, no, no! That's the screen! Ball up!
That's weird.
Where you get it?
Damn, why I jump for no reason?
You quit, time!
Pass it in, take it out. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo! Give me that! Way to grab it!
Man, I was supposed to steal that. I pressed that on time and everything.
Hey, yo, right here, right here! Handle! Shut up! I got him! Hey, right there! Oh, and one!
That's some bullshit.
Watch! Hey, come to me, come to me!
Man, you better shoot it or pass it. Shot.
Shut up! Put it back!
Ah.
Hey, yo, double! Shot!
Damn, that boy ripped the hell out you, boy. Oh my God. He do that boy dirty just now, man. What? Boy, haul that. I know that's right. That nigga haul ass, bruh. Go steal for me.
Do you have what it takes to be the greatest of all time?
If so, show off your skills with GOAT Tiers and GOAT Moments.
From the My Career menu screen, GOAT Tiers shows you a list of NBA legends that you are trying to surpass in your own career. You can move up the 5 tiers by accumulating GOAT points, which are awarded for completing various GOAT moments.
GOAT Moments are located just below the GOAT Tiers tab. They feature a number of accomplishments that will boost your GOAT status. From here, press the rebound button for a detailed view, and you'll see all the moments you can complete and how many points each one will give you.
Surpass 9 million GOAT points, and the crown is yours.
The only question is, how long will it take you? We have a very special treat in store for you next week.
Yes, we're continuing our docu-series, My 2K Life, where we follow the journey of a player that has made a difference in our 2K community.
This is one of my favorite things. You're going to find out who that is next week, but I love diving into the stories of 2K players all around the world.
But until then, enjoy the game, and we'll see you next week.
Word.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's George in at the point. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Slim is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. So we're still in the early days here of this season, but Doris, for teams getting a slow start, how worried should they be?
Well, wins and losses matter no matter when they happen, so obviously there's always a little concern. But some of this is about, do we have our full contingent of players? Is there anyone that's starting out coming off an off-season surgery? You have to figure out the context of the slow start in order to gauge how concerned you are.
Second shot opportunity. Here's Wembanyama. Fades away and sinks the touchdown.
You know, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
George passes to Collins. George with the ball. Into the lane. Pass to Kessler. That shot missing. Good defense by Wembanyama. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Collins, following the bucket by the Spurs. Shot clock at 5.
That boy dirty just now. Look who's sitting now.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here is Slim, defended by George. Slim, no good. Utah with the ball. 4-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the shoe case if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charani, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable
I'll keep
to
missing
the
this
young
shit.
roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Yes, that goes in.
Bigger guard. 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm the defenders impressive for his age.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Fox, he's checked in for Castle. The Jazz also changing it up. Filipowski comes in for Walker Kessler. And it's Collier in for George. Sexton against Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier. Benyama with the rebound. And here's Benyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Wow. That nigga set me out for that shit.
Jazz trail by 6. Taking a look at the Jazz. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. Can't lay it in on the alley-oop. And San Antonio shooting at 44% pretty easily. BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
George with the bucket.
No hesitation from Keontae George. Ball touches his fingers, he gets right into his motion.
Slim passes to Bassey. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bassey's got his first bucket in this one.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. Of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. Here's Sexton. And it's Fox with the rebound. Spurs leading by 8. Got the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Spurs.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Now, here's Sexton. His last outing, 16 points for him. And that one, good.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Spurs have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second.
Ooh! Who play with me?
To the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
George looking around. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Oh, you love to see Keontae George powered through it all, flexing on the defense right there.
And the Jazz making a change here. Filipowski's checked in. San Antonio leading by 8. Here is Slim. Coming off a solid outing against Portland. And he gets it to go.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And it's Utah's ball. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Markkanen passes to Filipowski. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. And he drives in. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Here's George. The shot, no good. Nice D from Slim. The Spurs have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. And it's 6 points for Slim. Jazz trail by 14. Time call here.
Y'all better do something. They better do something, boy, because Omo wins.
In the low 30s, that tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
A different look now for San Antonio. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for...
I gotta change the time. I don't know how I got to 5 minutes. I had it on 12. I think at least 10 minutes. Second half. That way the numbers will be more realistic. I knew something was off. I ain't had changed that shit. I don't know how it changed on its own.
Drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Damn.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Slim, and it's Vassell in at the 3 slot. So that's it. Greg Popovich starts the second half. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Here's George. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 3-pointer Markkanen. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up. You know, the perfect lob partner, Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
You know, Greg, with a combination of...
What is he doing? That boy ain't even paying no attention. Well, you better play some defense.
Defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Here's Collins. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him.
Them boys getting punished right now.
With the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And George kicks to Markkanen. To halt the run. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
This guy just can't find the scoreboard. They absolutely need his productivity.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. We know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you try to change or improve with the way the game is played?
I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will change.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic.
I ain't cut early.
It's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Kessler trying to get open. Banked in off the glass. Collier's got his second basket of the night.
And providing the scoreboard they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by San Antonio.
Here is Slim. He's got 12. Out left to the wing. Sohan. And the Spurs scoring again.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Jazz shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Clarkson outside. Over Castle. San Antonio with the rebound.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Pass to Slim. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Here's Collier.
Good shot.
Nice touch on the shot from close range.
I thought he was going to take it up early.
On
I ain't going to
offense,
hold
here
you.
are the Spurs. They're on a 14-4 run. 36 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Clarkson. He has yet to score. The shot off that time.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, Clarkson. With 2 seconds left. And that one is off. And so it's San Antonio with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more of 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates.
What about that no look I did, though?
That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot
Boy, I
of
did a
drama on the
crazy
stretch as we
no
head into the
looker.
fourth
Boy,
quarter,
that's
but
crazy.
stranger things have happened. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Martin. Collier out there with Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4 spot. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Great, a lot of parity around the NBA. I think fans like that.
That's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, it doesn't feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all.
Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Collier. A rejection by Paul. Wide open look. That one goes. Nice counter. Paul's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket.
Chris Paul, hell.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs. They made a Sexton. And And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Dorisburg, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying...
That's gangster. They now want my input on which jerseys we wear. Quit playing with me. That's nice. Ain't nobody hooping over here. Y'all boys is crazy. Damn, which one? That's a good damn. Probably the Pro Touch.
I hate myself.
This is not the place for that. This is not the place for that negativity. I got practice. What? I got practice, man. What's going on?
I hate myself.
Oh, you don't want to listen, so I'm gonna put you on a 24-hour timeout. I ain't got time for that.
Life itself is negative.
How you got all that on your channel and you talking about you hate yourself? Yeah, you definitely trolling. I'm not. I can't follow you up.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do giveaways every month.
There we go. Now this more like it. We got some hoopers in here. This more like it right here. Let me make sure they save my my badges. Oh yeah, they did. Got practice. I ain't do that bad. I gotta be able to get off at a good start when I play, but always end pretty much on a good note. Good bit of assists. I'm averaging 5. I got to average 10. I'll be able to average 10.
I see you out there doing work.
We're playing 10. We're playing 10 or more minutes. Ah, boy, you tried to lay up on me. That was early? Hold on, gang. Yeah, you're right. That was early. Ooh, that's early, too. on me, but I ain't mean to do that.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! With the foul!
Too early.
You got set. Don't worry. Shot and one.
Alright, I'm holding it too early. Okay.
Come on, man. Who got the ball? Oh, foul!
Too early.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Bedtime gaming. What it do, homie? Oh, they doing me dirty.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Oh, I know he ain't just say that. That's why I'm working on it. That's exactly why I'm working on it. Damn, I ain't never missed this many.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Damn, my shot off, gang. I've been shooting it too early. At least it wasn't too late though. How the hell? I don't remember it being. Damn, maybe I'm tripping. Let me get another one. Didn't feel easily. I ain't lying. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me get that back. Let me get that back. Only time for gaming. How you living, man? What you got going on, man? Wait, women? That's what I was doing the other day. What was that? I think it was this.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
That nigga was, he damn sure fouled me.
Get your head in the game.
My bad. Oh man.
We're here. We're here.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Fucking right, that nigga fouled.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Come on, I normally go to old buddy for defense, but
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
see, I still end up having to talk to him. All right, let's go. Alright. He know what time it is. He know what it is. Oh shit. Oh no, hell no. Hell you think this is? You gonna have to make that. You got to earn that, my guy. Where we at?
One more.
I gotta do that more instead of jumping. Yeah, that's more efficient. I ain't lying. He got that. He got that. I ain't get to the spot in time. Oh, they made him come back.
That's what the ring was for.
Hell no. Well, what the hell you?
You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Just
Oh,
like
you
that.
really had it. He mad at him. Ooh, good shot. I thought he was gonna make that.
Your confidence is gone now.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go. We lit. You feel me? Had that defense on point. That don't feel like my shot. What the? What the world? That don't feel the same as yesterday. That's I don't know. Maybe it's just that goal. Let me try this. I almost dunked on you, boy, if you would have stayed down there. Oh, shit. Man, y'all bit tall there. That boy tall. Look how tall that is. What the hell? Oh shit. I shot it too early. My bad, my bad. Let me get that back. Alright, what game time I'm gonna be missing? I think I got this down pat, but when I came Damn, maybe I'm gonna have to switch it every time. That's gonna be aggravating. Oh, those the key games. That's why they highlighted like that. Damn, they third in the West? last game was away. Let me see. I guess we home if we on the left. So this next game is away? We gonna look stupid if we not. What if I'm wrong? It's gonna be crazy. We gonna see, man.
The spot on you, 2K community. Here are your top plays of the week. Let's throw down in Old Town with K-Ran 1. Sets a bone-rattling screen and rim runs for the off-backboard jam.
And those are the starting lineups, so kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. On this very special day, let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Malik Monk is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Castle. And it's Slim in at the 1. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show them what they can do down low.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Rebound by the Kings. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home. Keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Here's Castle. Tries a 10-footer. Good as the jump shot falls.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. He's been working with his assistant coaches trying to devise a way to contain Zach LaVine. His ability to play well above the rim coupled with the deep range makes him a unique challenge to defend. They're going to try to keep him off balance by showing him different looks. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Here's Monk. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Here's Slim. Count it.
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's Monk. He's coming off a 25-point game against Phoenix.
And a big part of that was his aggressiveness, drawing contact, and getting to the line.
Down low.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Okay, RJ. We all know how luck comes into play in the NBA. The Spurs have had great lottery luck.
Yeah, winning the first pick 3 times after David Robinson, Tim Duncan, and Victor Wembanyama. I don't know, but I would be really upset if I was all of those other teams to miss out on those big guys.
Now here's DeRozan. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Can't get it to drop. Sohan with some nice D. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Tipped away. Here's Castle. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Monk with it. The 11-footer. The shot no good. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Now Monk. Here's Valanciunas. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet. Only managing to save 1 of their first 5 shots.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Timeout call. Sacramento. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama. 7'4" skill. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Now here's Monk. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And there's the foul. It's on Malik Monk. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
On offense, here is San Antonio. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Pass to Vassell. Second chance shot.
Oh, okay.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Kings trail by 8. Levine surveys the D. Knocked loose. Stolen by Vassell. Inside. Pass to Castle. Here's Slim. On the wing, Vassell. 11 feet out. Just 5 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Good pass.
Slim's got his second basket of the game.
And they've
I just passed. I didn't even thought he was going to pass it back.
Rhythm to their offense.
And here's Monk. Pass to Levine. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
That's just the bucket story. Like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Sohan. Pass to Slim. Rebound by Sacramento. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
Okay, I see you, DeMar, putting defenders on skates with a lippity.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Kings trail by 10. Now here's Levine. He also had a big impact in that win against the Suns.
Caught him down, Pete.
That's tipped. Sabonis, right side. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
When Monk isn't finding his own shot, he's making some slick passes.
Pass to Wembanyama. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Don't
and
force.
so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. 8-point game. Sabonis outside. Outside Levine. With the drive. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Valanciunas can't get it to go. San Antonio leading by 8. Slim.
Ooh.
He's off on the
Why
layup.
you mess my pass up? My assist.
Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Monk with it. Here's Castle. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists tonight. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there. And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Kings trail by 12. Timeout call. The Kings. Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated.
I ain't even seen Renzo tap in.
Passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Laravia comes in for DeRozan. Ellis is checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Fultz in for Monk. And a hand on it.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Over to the wing. Fox right side. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Mamukelashvili. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Lyles' shot is good. Here's Paul. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Johnson. Here's Fox. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Lyles. Misses the 3. The Spurs lead by 12. And for San Antonio, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Zach LaVine out there with Malik Monk. Then Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Laravia in at the 4-man position.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Here's Monk. That one a little long. And it's the Spurs ball. They've led by as many as 14. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Here's Castle. Yep, that one's good. Castle's got 8.
Staying strong inside. Castle got touched up there, but it didn't throw him off.
To the left side wing. Valanciunas down low. Covered by Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Slim. Monk covers. Slim with a bucket. Give him 8 points now.
You know, they're really
Let's
being
go.
bullied right now defensively.
Let's go.
8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Now here's Wembanyama. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Great D that time from Monk. The Kings have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Valanciunas from behind the arc. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
That pass delivered to where Valanciunas could get into his shooting rhythm right off the catch.
Here's Castle. To the left wing. Sohan, pass to Slim. Great D that time.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
The lead now in single digits.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
Here's Slim. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Vassell against DeRozan. Vassell passes to Slim. Rebound by Sacramento. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Sohan. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Timeout called. Sacramento. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play.
They still created us some offense. That was crazy.
Is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Now here's Levine. No points so far. Back to Valanciunas.
Ooh, he thought he had it. Ooh.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't been.
And Sohan gets it to go.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Down by 15. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Laravia. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Wow.
It's going to go on Jeremy Sohan. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Slim. Give him 8 points now. And the shot goes down.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
It's Monk on the wing. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. They defeated Utah in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's Slim. Monk grabs the miss. Monk's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Outside Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with it. Fires for 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Valanciunas has got 6.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Here's Slim. Monk covers. Sohan. Second shot opportunity. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Give him 8.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to DeRozan. Here's Laravia. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. And the basket by Monk.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Slim. A 12-point game. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Outside Monk. Over Wembanyama. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That is his job. Monk is on the floor to get you buckets.
Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 6 points in the quarter.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Outside Levine. Here's Monk. Takes it in. And he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Good looks by our terrific camera crew.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Now here's Vassell. To the right side, the 3 from Wembanyama. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now Monk. Here's Levine. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Pass to Laravia. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by San Antonio. And here's Vassell. Here's Slim. Monk covers. Here's Slim to the paint. Stolen by Valanciunas. DeRozan down low. DeRozan. Strong putback by DeRozan.
Oh, what a move by DeRozan. Exploding up to the rim for a nice, easy putback.
Pass to Slim. Back to Vassell. To the inside. Yeah, there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist from Vassell. Vassell's got 4 assists now tonight. Now here's Monk. 10 points for him. Valanciunas with it. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Well, his shooting is unfortunate. Not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping him behind.
And Sohan gets it to go.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
They can keep messing up my assists, but good putback.
Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. Valanciunas.
Block that.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Up the floor. Slim with a bucket.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Levine. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. Right wing. Here's Laravia. Rebounded by the Spurs.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Couldn't get a better shot off. Like, you gotta make the extra pass. Like being a
good
team
hustle.
so far in this season.
You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman.
First free throw is good.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And San Antonio making a change here. So the San Antonio Spurs continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. We'll be back in a moment.
He's waiting on me.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt him, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Sohan and Wemby in the bigs. Then there's Castle, then there's Devin Vassell, and it's Slim in at the point. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. San Antonio leading by 22. Pass to Vassell. Here's Slim. Releases. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 tonight. And it's Monk, that time on the assist by Levine. Monk's got 12.
We expect good offense from Monk, and he's playing with a lot of energy to make sure he delivers it.
Vassell, right side. Stolen by Valanciunas. Back come the Kings in transition. Levine with room to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Levine's got his first 2 points of the night. If you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Slim. Back to Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Good on the shot. 6 points for him.
The defense was there, but Vassell stays calm and uses that length inside.
Kings trail by 20. Outside Monk. Lets it go from 11. Off the left rim and out. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
So it's Sacramento now, following the bucket by the Spurs.
They're trying to shoot their way out.
Sohan with the ball, guarded by Valanciunas. Slim with the bucket.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in the rhythm on the offense right now.
Now Levine. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And the shot's good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
To the middle. The shot by Sohan.
That's the third miss.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Sabonis can't hit. Spurs lead by 22. Pass to Castle. Here's Slim. Monk covers. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Sohan. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
They have no answer defensively inside.
For Sacramento, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Monk. DeRozan outside. The 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's the Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Graham.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Vassell against DeRozan. Over Vassell. DeRozan with the bucket. DeRozan's got 9.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
Here's Slim, defended by DeRozan. Here's Slim. And that one drops. He's got 18.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Monk passes to DeRozan. The floater. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot there. And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, B.A. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
Mamukelashvili's checked in for San Antonio. And the Kings also making a change. Larabia's checked in for Valanciunas. DeRozan hits them both. Will grant the Kings one of those up-and-coming...
Now, 1 second. Why my phone acting so damn slow? There you go. Not bad.
Teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Now here's Monk. 14 points for him. Slim with the rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Here's Monk. San Antonio. Oh, throw it down. Wow.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
DeRozan outside. On the wing, Levine. Off target from three-point range.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
And here's Monk. 16 points for him. Pass to Laravia. Now Monk. Pulls up at the elbow. The shot misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Here's Castle. And it's flushed down. A backhand.
Showing how athletic he is. When Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Outside Levine. Sacramento again missing. Here's San Antonio now. Vassell passes to Mamukelashvili. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Monk. DeRozan for three. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Inside. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Timeout call. Sacramento. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They've got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Changes here for the Kings. Lyles, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Ellis comes in for Zach. Levine, and it's Markelle Fultz in for Monk. Here's Ellis, currently averaging 5 points a game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Fox outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Ellis. Pass to Sabonis. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 3 assists in the game.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Now here's Paul. Over to the left wing. Now here's Fox. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Ellis. Pass to Fultz. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
That one's off. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Massey, he's checked in for Mamukelashvili. He hits the second from the line. Paul with it. Fox outside. Johnson on the wing. Outside Barnes. Fox feeling it out a bit. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Fox has got his second bucket of the night. Sacramento has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Paul against Fultz. Pass to Sabonis. There's the block. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And there's the whistle. Foul on the San Antonio Spurs. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside.
Both teams making some changes here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's Monk missing. The Spurs have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Taking a look at Sacramento. Zach LaVine out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Ellis in at the shooting guard position. Here's Ellis. Got a piece of it. Here's Slim. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Ellis. Outside Monk. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. San Antonio's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. Slim, pass to Bassi. And for a franchise that was down for so long, it must be nice to be a Kings fan these days, RJ.
Brian, the team has a strong core and direction consistently in the postseason mix. It is a breath of fresh air for Kings fans who have endured the previous 2 decades.
And he makes the first.
And really strong at the line since the break.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Jones, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Crowder comes in for DeMar DeRozan. McDermott's checked in for LaVine. And it's Carter in for Ellis. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Here's Jones. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Back to Barnes. RJ with Harrison Barnes on the roster. A team can count on durability and reliability.
Oh, and don't forget about the veteran leadership he brings to the table. You can't underestimate how important it is to have a champion and a veteran like that in your locker room.
That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes.
They're doing great work at the free throw line this half. That bodes well for their chances to close out this game.
Outside Carter. Tipped. And you can count it. He'll go to the line.
That's an and one.
Three-point play.
Outstanding floor awareness from Barnes, knowing precisely when to move that rock.
For your Spurs, number 16, one shot.
And the free throw, no good. You know, for a while now, the NBA has done a last 2 minutes report on games. Richard, how do you think the players feel about this?
I can tell you how I feel. I don't like the 2-minute report. I think it does absolutely nothing to help the basketball game. Guys are frustrated. They need to move on. If they walk into the next game worried about the last 2-minute report, are they really focused on that game?
Bassi Passing. Soft touch off the glass.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Carter inside. And there's the rejection. Here's Bassie. And Grant with the 65 games rule for player awards. It did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, BA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
Carter, high post. It's tipped. Here's Slim. He's checked by Carter. Barnes passes to Slim. Stolen by
Damn.
Carter.
That's my bad.
In transition.
Ooh.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Out of bounds. It'll be Spurs ball.
Gotcha.
And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Castle. And it's in there.
What a statement from Castle tonight, proving to the league he's going to be a problem for years to come.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J. Monk's got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Slim, pass to Barnes. Here's Mamukelashvili. Tries again. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, do you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know,
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is...
Very nice. Good game. I've got some fantastic news for you. Gatorade is interested in pursuing a partnership. They're getting an offer ready as we speak, so keep looking out for their response. Let's make you some money. First of all, I would like you to attend the Gatorade event in exchange of money. Sound doable?
I hate myself. I hate myself. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do giveaways every month.
Now we getting some way.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You better get more VC, baby! What's the foul?
don't even know why I did this one. I ain't even no dunker like that.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Let's go.
Just like that.
Hey, yo, right here. Doing that, man.
Now we're rolling. One more.
You guys the ones who are gonna be losing today.
Damn, I hit the whole 20 just now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, we good. Let's ball. That's the way to throw it down.
John, this is too easy.
Damn. Ooh. Yeah, I was too far.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're
Here's
going
what
to
we're
do.
gonna do.
I see you. Ready. We're waiting your team.
That ain't no foul, boy.
Hey, yo, right here. Who got ball? And the foul. Oh, give me that. Shooting that HB.
Confidence is shot now.
I got to get my interview last time. I had got sidetracked.
Which play impressed you the most? Vote now for your 2KTV Top Play of the Week. And remember to send your best plays with your gamertag over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. Gotta go. I'm throwing a pool party for the team, and Slamson needs floaties. Hope I can find them in purple. See ya.
Earlier in the season, Team 2KTV jumped into my NBA eras to take on the Curry era.
From the draft to the final, it's been a fun season.
Definitely, and today, we find out who takes the championship title. You don't want to miss this. Take a look.
Who do you got?
Not you.
Coming up next, the Spurs taking on the Wizards. For San Antonio, they have found the rhythm they were looking for to start this season, only giving up one of the first 5 games. Wizards, Spurs. We'll be right back after this. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On the sidelines, it's David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. George is out there with Chris Middleton. Then it's Sarr, and it's Poole in at the point guard. And for the Spurs, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Slim, and it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. Here we are, Greg, looking at early returns from these teams. It's pretty revealing.
Yeah, the first few games of the season quickly tell you what you're good at, and they tell you also what you need to work on.
Now, here's Poole. Outside, George. Offline with his 3. Wembanyama passes to Slim. The 3. Intense shot. And Wembanyama with the layup. Wembanyama has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Spurs. And Middleton kicks to Poole. Back to Middleton. Over Sohan. Middleton can't get it to go. San Antonio with the ball. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I caught up with Greg Popovich after talking about Jordan Poole and how you deal with a player like him. Coach smiled and said, we want to be as disruptive for him as possible. Anything we can do to prevent him from getting into a rhythm, we'll do it. Keeping Poole off balance is the plan here. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Poole. The shot's good on the assist by George.
The more effective Poole is inside, the more headaches he causes for the defense.
Wembanyama left side. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Middleton on the wing. Covered by Vassell. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Castle. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
Well, he's such a competitor at that end of the floor. Never takes a possession off.
San Antonio with the ball. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Slim. Drills it from outside.
Well, Sohan is one of those guys that always looks for the next pass.
And the Spurs winning the 2023 lottery, stand, adding the terrific Victor Wembanyama. A franchise changer, it appears.
Yeah, Kevin, the hardest thing, and you need a lot of luck to do it, is to get that guy. The guy you can build everything around. There aren't enough of them to go around. Victor Wembanyama is a guy you can build a championship franchise around, multi-skilled at his size. This guy's going to be a fixture in this league for a long time.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Sarr throws it down.
It's almost too easy for the rookie. Sarr, he just pops up and finishes off that lob.
Over to the left wing. Here's Castle. Got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Rockets in Houston. Here's Poole. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Slim. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Launches it. Sinks the triple.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Here is Slim. His last outing, we saw him 4 in 22. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Wembanyama left side. To the inside. Vassell.
What throw down by Vassell. This is why he looks to get to the basket.
Wizards trail by 6. So timeout call here. The first for the Wizards. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
And last year they split their season series, so this is a chance for one of them to get the upper hand on the other.
It's stolen by Wembanyama. Yes, to Castle. Here's Slim. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jordan Poole picks one up. San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for San Antonio.
That one is off. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Oh, here's Middleton. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Houston. Shoots over Vassell. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 now.
Slippery play by Middleton. Comes off the pick and goes on the offensive.
Here's Wembanyama. Count it good.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 5. Here's the basket. Poole. Shoots from the elbow. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here is Slim. He's been producing a fair amount of offense 9 in and 9 out as he's averaging 14 points a game. And too much time in the lane that you call for the 3-second violation. Wizards trail by 7. And here is Poole. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Coulibaly. Fires the 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Smart read by Poole there. Noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
Here is Slim. Guarded by Poole. Pass to Vassell. Here's Castle. When you look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
Yeah, that's good discipline to stay attached and alter the shot.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, in case of what should have been, just didn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync there.
To the middle, here's Poole. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Slim. A 3-ball. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. The Wizards also changing it up. Corey Kisper's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jordan Poole. Now, here is George. No scoring in this one. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. So San Antonio. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 2. Evan Bissell out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Slim. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Bassey in at the center. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Oh, that's blocked. Now here's Bissell. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
Just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Middleton. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it goes down 2 points. Slim's got 10.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wizards trail by 6. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Harrington, and that one goes long.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game. Doing the dirty work down low. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Sacramento. Poked away. It's stolen by Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. Here's Bassey. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. For Washington, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says, Victor's a different player. He's got talent, but I don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. The pass to Wembanyama. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Middleton. Bucket 6. Slim passes to Bassey. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point.
That was crazy.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle spots for the Spurs.
Their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
San Antonio making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Washington calls timeout. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Switch here. Sohan's checked in. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Let's take a look at Dallas. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, the Spurs, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. The shot by George, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Vassell, and they'll get another chance.
What defensive focus from Middleton, able to anticipate the shot and get a hand on it.
Slim passes to Sohan, and the dunk by Sohan.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Now, Poole. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And that's what you have to do. Protect the house.
Now, here's Vassell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sohan. Makes it off the glass. Sohan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Carrington. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now, beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that hard.
Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses. The defense does just enough to alter that shot.
And it's Carrington missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Here's Carrington. Poole on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Poole's got 5.
And that time, no dribbling needed for Poole to cash in.
Slim passes to Vassell. Out to the wing. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Baseline jumper. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Middleton. He's got 8. Poole, the pass to Middleton. Shoots over Vassell. Middleton can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And the basket by Vassell. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Now, you've got to love the way Vassell went right at the defense and finished through contact.
Here's Poole. They get it back. Pass to Song. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And the Wizards making a change here. Smart's checked in.
Well, that's where Sohan flourishes. He likes to take his work inside.
Wizards trail by 20. Middleton, the pass to Poole. Back to Middleton. Desar. And here is Poole. Lets it go with a three. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Song, the pass to George.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
Inside. A nice shot by Sohan. Sohan's got 10 points in the game.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
George passes to Sarr. Here's Poole. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Passes to Vassell. Spurs passing it around. Here is Slim. 10 points for him. 13 feet away. Here's Wembanyama. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Middleton against Vassell. They get a hand on it. In the corner, Smart with it. They can't stop the run with that one.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
And let's take a look now at Victor Wembanyama. He's coming off an excellent season. First in blocks, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. Just a terrific year on the glass.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Johnson's checked in for San Antonio. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Champagne's checked in. Kisper comes in for George. Koulibaly, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And Brogdon subbed in for Jordan Poole. And slam dunk by Smart.
Well, Smart is very good at being sudden, at taking off the moment he sees a gap.
Slim passes to Wembanyama. That one falls. Wembanyama's got 22 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Down low. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Shows creativity when making plays for his teammates. Brogdon adds a refreshing dynamic to this group.
Stolen by Smart, and even 3-on-3 break. Rebound, San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Johnson. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got his 6th assist on the night. Brogdon kicks to Smart. And Slim picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Barnes in for Sohan. Smart finds Kisper. Koulibaly with it. Johnson's there. Misses from short range. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Brogdon against Fox. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Brogdon. And it's San Antonio with another. It's so easy, Coach, to highlight the athleticism, but there's certainly a mental aspect to the game as well. I know you value that as a coach.
You can never, Kevin, overestimate how important intelligence is. I was in the NBA, or have been around the NBA for 30 years, and I have never seen one really good player who wasn't really smart.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Barnes right side. Johnson outside. Fires the 3. Trains the 3-pointer. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Smart passes to Brogdon. And taken away by Johnson.
Yeah.
And now the fast break Fox with the ball. The shot's good. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, from 2K Live. Good morning.
Defending him, but that is never
Yeah, I did the same shit yesterday.
in attack mode.
You're smart. And the layup's good off the
Damn, that
ball.
nigga still scored.
Despite the hot start from beyond, they've got
I'm tap back in with your game. Let's see what the hell you got going.
Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
A three-pointer is right on target. Smart's got 9 points.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Yep, that one goes.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Brogdon inside the line, and the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's San Antonio, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's George. And it's Sarr in at the center position.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
And Sarr throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Here's Castle. Excellent D there from George.
Well, this is certainly not the game he was hoping for offensively, but they've been able to find points as a team even without his contributions.
Koulibaly, no good. The Spurs shooting an offensive execution has been beyond great there. 63% from the floor in this game. And once again, Coach, the storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
Shot clock at 6. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That will give him his 4th foul of the game. Slim, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox.
Number 16.
For San Antonio, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Vassell, the pass to Slim. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Marcus Smart. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pulls up on the wing. Jump shot is good that time. Poole's got 7.
That shows the confidence Poole has, not hesitating to rise and fire when the shot's there.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, selecting higher than once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
That free throw, no good. Hey, Stan, I've always wondered, back when you were coaching, college or pro, what was your defensive philosophy?
Well, I think, first of all, Kevin, we always wanted to take away the easy baskets. In other words, we're going to get back in transition, not give away fast breaks. We are going to try to protect the paint and make sure we're not giving away layups. And we didn't want to foul unnecessarily and give away free throws.
6 to shoot. Shot's good by Middleton. 10 points for him.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Castle to the left wing. Here's Slim, and it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Number 1, the Wizards. The Spurs second.
I mean, great teamwork and great schemes at both ends of the floor. You're seeing that from each of these clubs, and this is what defense is all about.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Here to check out some stats on Chris Middleton. He had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 15 points a game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Lob pass to George. No good on that one. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Shot's good by Middleton.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Slim, no good.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
From about 16, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Middleton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great to see Middleton producing like this. You can tell he loves to be a factor in his team's success. And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Poole, the pass to Sarn. Now, here's George. Defended by Sohan. Here's Poole. That one a little long.
Well, the process was good. A solid look inside. Sometimes the basketball just doesn't go in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And so it's Washington with it. After the basket by San Antonio. Labali rebounded by Castle. Here is Slim, defended by Middleton. Zohan, the pass to Slim. Back to Zohan. Vassell outside. Clock at 6. Doesn't go that time. George with the defensive effort. The pass to Middleton. Nice D from Slim.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's when he'd like to have that. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
To the paint. It's rebounded by Poole.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Well, he can't buy a bucket but it's time to find other ways to help his team win.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look, he is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all three levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a three-point shot.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
His size.
The Wizards shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. They've got Slim, and it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5. Sar's shot is off. And San Antonio shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Barnes passes to Slim. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Slim's got 19 points.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mamu Kelishvili has got his first points of the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Count that one. Mamu Kelishvili has got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Brogdon kicks to George. He takes it in. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
Well, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Pass to Poole. Can they get it? San Antonio with the rebound. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Shot by Champagny, no good. Here's Koulibaly, covered by Barnes. Here's Poole. And he uses the glass on the way.
Showing his strength inside. Poole muscles that one home.
Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Pass to Branham. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And here they come.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And he makes the first. Coach, on top of being an impactful player, Malcolm Brogdon has always been the consummate pro.
He sure has, Kevin. He fits in seamlessly wherever
All
he
I
goes.
needed was 20 points and 10 assists.
Puts the team first and is willing to accept whatever role is given to him.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Barnes.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Nice ball movement by Washington. To Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Branham. Stan, you always emphasize defense. What do you make of the offensive surge in the NBA today?
Well, Kevin, look, skill level is the best it's ever been. Shooting range is incredible, which makes defenses have to defend more and more of the court. Rules and officiating favor the offense. It's never been harder to defend in the NBA.
It sure looks that way. You're right. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His second three of the half right there.
Passes it to Holmes. Koulibaly with it. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Shooting for Washington. Koulibaly. One shot.
San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Slim passes to Mamoukelashvili to the left side wing. Inside, Slim. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Slim's got 15 points here in the second half.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Champagny passes to Brogdon. Takes a three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And there's the pass to Slim. From downtown. And again.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
Letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Pass to Holmes. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person, and expanding that opportunity, always a plus. And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Sohan. Vucevic can't hit. San Antonio's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. Here's Mamoukelashvili, guarded by Holmes. Mamoukelashvili passes to Slim. 6 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
The late reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Yeah, and the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
To the middle. And that one is good. Champagny. Champagny's got 4 points this quarter.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Slim passes to Branham. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Johnson's checked in for the Spurs. Ball comes in for Slim. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. And we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sport.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
Stay focused on your workout.
Come on, man.
Let's go. We ready.
Rolling.
Hey, see you later, man.
got HP.
We good. We'll show you.
Great energy in practice today.
This is my game.
Don't leave the gym without putting some individual work in.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You all be good. Let's get y'all.
You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Keep shooting that. Yeah, you don't know what to do now.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it up. Watch out. Shoot it. Yo, get it up.
See you later.
Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Hey, hey, we're here. I got ball.
And one.
Man, I got next.